always a big plus in watercolors. Let's see about just, I forgot what this red's called. Certainly is the underused red. All these paints that came with this was the least used, I guess. So does that match? That kind of matches right there. So let's see. I think we're just gonna, let's just sort of go here. You see all this round thing. Let's see if we can just kind of say hello on a round shape that is right. Just sort of, oh wow, that looked good for a second. Okay, and then this actually is kind of like into this yellow area. That's might be okay, you know. See about just coming right here also. Okay. And there's a shadow here that we have yet to signal. Like maybe we can try right here. That might be good. I don't really like that opaque area right there. I'm going to try to lift off some paint right here. Okay, that might be good. And then this sort of is this curving thing. Let's see if we can establish that curve. And now see if we can get just making some lines to hopefully say hi. This area is curved. And I guess it looks more curved than it did before. Um, so try to get like an orange kind of color right there. Like here, and try some spots there. That looks bad, but I'm gonna blot that up in a second. And then maybe just a few right. I don't know, that won't go there. All right. Oh, I blotted up all of it. Well, how about that? How about we just try to get this line? All right. And do we want to use that color over here? I don't know, possibly. Although it's this orange area, there's not really a representation of that orange area in this whole nectarine on this side. I'm going to get a very light blue happening here. And this is why taking blue and watering it down. It's this blue here, which also had some, I forgot what they call that color, but I think that's what was in there because I want to have some blue here. Let's see. And that does not look great, but I think it's a building block. And then, is there any place over here we would want the blue? It's actually, it would be right here, but we already got a color there. So I think that looks good. And this blue is, you know, uh, too much blue. I'm going to see about just maybe soften it. But this blue is from like many days ago, so up in the air whether it's going to get too soft. I'm just going to leave that water sitting there and hopefully it'll diffuse something And I'm going to blot this a little bit because we do want to keep these, sparkling white. Hey, Taranon, thank you very, very much for saying hello. Um, I'm shooting for 9 thumbs up. If anyone's got a thumbs up they can spare me, that'd be great. My record is 8. I think I got 7 on my previous um, edition of painting 2 nectarines. We're definitely moving forward here. We're not messing it up. We haven't messed it up yet. I'm going to see about get a close up. Things are happening. It seems to be getting shape and form, and if you see our last live stream of the of this painting, I think like half of it had a scene like this where you couldn't see nothing, and I apologize for that. I'm learning the rules as I break them here. So anyway, I want to get a little bit more done. I definitely got to hurry up and go to work. You might think, wow, he's selling thousands of dollars a week in watercolor painting, but I hate to say it's not true. All right. What I'm going to try to do is go a little darker there because this is a very influential dark where we have like where the branch had connected to the fruit, and so let's see if we can get this area um, represented. And it's much the same thing. It's kind of a let's just have a quick look here. And like green in there, a hint of green is kind of a straw color, it's a shadow color, and then the bottom has a which we assume is a shadow in red, and the top is a little bit of a darker shadow. The most influential shadow is that gray, which I guess a warm gray. Trying to return the phone to the perch. I really appreciate all the nice support I got off this particular real-time watercolor painting thing. All right, so this is the brown, green, straw color. Okay, I'm just gonna let it sit there to let's see what happens. So, originally what we had was our little, marker of hi, I'm here, and this is my color. Okay, my other palette, I put it in a suitcase to take to go painting on the road yesterday, but then the painting never actually materialized. So I have these 2 palettes, which this is all Daniel Smith, and this is a holdover from when I used to use Artist Loft painting or paint. But so this one here, I'm going to see about getting my gray out of this. I believe this color is called neutral tint, although it doesn't look that neutral. It might be yes, that's neutral tint. So now we have a healthy dose of neutral tint. Now we're going to take that and get our little red. Now we're going to have a neutral tint that's leaning red. And that is okay, not great. I wonder, oh, this is something like sea green, I think. And this would be some kind of like burnt umber in there. Another bit of neutral tint. So what we're looking for is the shadow for this area. Let's see what we got. And you know what? I'm going to see, I wish we had the fine brush. We do not have any fine brush really at this point. I wonder how this would be. This is a Treckle number 4 Sienna 5600 round, whatever the heck that's supposed to be. See what kind of, I'm just going to take this random color and just see what kind of line we can get with this. Not really a, that's alright, I guess. Would you call that a super fine line? I don't know if I would. You know, with a swift motion, we got a good fine line. But anyway, what I'm trying to do is this little hint right there. Let's see if it works. Oh, not too bad. Okay, let's go here. And just a touch right here. Well, okay. I guess I don't really like this area much. So just blot this up slightly. There, now it's there, but kind of faint. Okay, and now I'm gonna go on the dark side of that and try to say that hi, we are behind. And I don't know if that's really looking behind. Okay, maybe that looks behind. What do you think? Does this look farther away than this? That is the question. I think it probably is okay. And while we have this paint, is there anything else we'd like to do with it? I think what we want to do is this shadow here. Let's see if we can just, this our live model moved in a big way when, like I said, the cat walked over that. And 6 people watching. Does anybody, could anyone spare a thumbs up? I'm shooting for 9 thumbs up on this video. Certainly don't be giving me a frivolous thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up that you halfway are enjoying this experience. So I guess I'm going to just see about right here. The shadow goes up there. I don't want to mess up my blue. Okay, now I'm taking some water. And I'm just going to try to extend this, but I don't want to get the same tone. So here, just painting more or less clear water just to make this gray area disappear. And I left this white here just to give us a defined bottom edge, which I believe is going to help us to you know, say loudly and firmly that we have depth. Wow, that looks good. Okay, well, let's see. That looked really good. I don't want to get carried away with this color, but that certainly was a big help. I really got to 3D looking thing suddenly happening. Anyway, super appreciate everyone stopped by. I got to run to work, and it was a very good real-time watercolor painting experience. I think we're really getting somewhere on these two nectarines, even though our live nectarine models have migrated to a new spot. But whatever, it's been art fun, and hope to see you back here next time.